Hey Sagittarius, I'm doing a reading for you today for the new moon in Virgo. So when I was meditating last night, I was meditating on fire signs, right? And what rules fire is like the spirit, right? So if you're and the spirit for me is like what? Joy, fire, passion, right? And it's like happiness, right? Without any fire and passion, like it's hard to be happy. Like you can be content and peaceful and things like that, but like pure joy for me, like that comes from fire signs, right? Absolutely fire signs. When I think of a fire sign, I think of like laughter, fun, right? And that's kind of what's coming through for you here, Sagittarius. It's like I feel like you're getting more into that fire energy, more into that joy space, more into that happiness space, right? And I feel like you're feeling more like yourself, right? I feel like you've at this time been almost like Sagittarius, I feel like you've gotten like a lot more freedom recently, right? And I feel like you're putting structure. I just heard a beep, a honk there. I feel like you're putting structure to your freedom, right? Like I feel like yeah, this is absolute freedom. You can come and go as you please. You can do what you want, but like, I feel like you're learning like, that's not really what like that's great. And that's what I need to thrive, right? Sagittarians love freedom. But like, I feel like you're learning at this time, like how to take charge of your freedom, how to make the most of your freedom, how to schedule it properly, right? How to work with it, right? Okay, let's get into the cards here for you, Sagittarius. First out, we have the Two of Cups. Yeah, I feel like right now, once again, that happiness, that joy, I feel like you've been pouring into another person's been pouring into you. You could be focusing on love very heavily right now. And not just like romance, right? I feel like it's love for your family, love for your friends, love for your neighbor, right? Like love for the people around you. I feel like you've been valuing things a lot more, right? I feel like you've been understanding the value of yourself, of the relationships, of the bonds that you've been forming here, right? I feel like relationships are really important for you at this time, right? I feel like that's how you're able to not only keep your cup filled, but also help others keep their cup filled, right? Like I feel like you've been putting a lot of passion into another person here, right? Yeah, we're not taking that one. And then we have the Ten of Wands. Ooh. There could be a relationship here that you could be moving away from, right? It could have gotten a little bit too heavy for you here. Somebody could have gotten bullied here a little bit. Somebody could have been pushing somebody else, overloading them, right? Yeah, it has to do with the Lover here. We have Two of Cups, Ten of Wands, and the Lovers. I feel like there's you could be dealing with a Gemini here. That is the opposite of your sign. Or you could just be dealing with a Lover here. I feel like whatever this relationship was, I feel like it's more than just like a fling, right? We have the Two Cups and the Lovers. Like this is something that's like pretty serious, right? It could have gotten very heavy for you here. I feel like you guys had been going through things in your relationship, and instead of like unpacking, like working through the issues, working through the things that have been troubling you, scratching my nose here, working through like the things that have been troubling you, I feel like you just kept like loading it on, like just piling it on, more issues, more problems, more this, more that. And I don't think you're really getting to like the root of things. Like there's There's nothing here that is on the ground, like except for some feet. Like there's nothing on the ground but feet. So nothing was rooted, right? Nothing was, you didn't get to the core of the issues. You just kept moving them around. You just kept renaming them. You just kept putting them in different packages, different ways of presenting them. Like, right? Like you weren't getting to the core of the issue. You weren't fixing anything, right? It was, the energy was just shifting into something else here, right? And I feel like that took a toll on whatever you were working on here, right? I feel like it was almost making you put feet to ground. Like I feel like you felt like you didn't want to like continue in it, right? And we have the Hierophant here. Yeah, I feel like that was just something that you felt, right? I feel like you're realizing like, okay, even if I were to like change and shift relationships here, like even if I were to involve another person, right? This is still the issues that I'm carrying around because I never even fixed them when I was with this person, right? Like I feel like you're realizing like as you go from this point to this point to this point, like you're just picking up more baggage. You're just picking up more issues until you like get to the core of it and like really work through what's bothering you. And I think that's where the Hierophant is coming in here. Like I feel like you're actually learning like how to root yourself, how to ground yourself. Like I feel like you've been enlightened about the issues that you've been working toward, like working on, right? And I feel like each of these steps are like the way to heal it, right? Like I feel like you're coming to terms with like the core of the issue, like what it's going to take to fix it, how you're going to get there, like the path, like the healing journey, right? And I feel like you're understanding that, right? No matter if you stay or go, scratching my nose there, these are still going to be your issues. You're still going to keep collecting and carrying them with you until you get grounded, until you get rooted, until you really start working through what's really bothering you, right? Right. And we have the 8 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be enlightened about this, like out of nowhere. It's going to happen suddenly, right? Like I feel like it's just like you're going to see the issues, you're going to see the problems, you're going to see where you have been struggling, and you're going to see how to finally fix it, right? Like I feel like you're finally going to like understand like the steps that you're going to need to take here, right? Let's get one more. 4 of Cups. Yeah. So I feel like you get sit down, right? You get sit down and you are almost being like put to work on your emotional space, on the things that you feel strongly about, the things that that are deep for you here, right? Like, cause she's grounded, she's rooted here, but you see how she's going through these bowls. She's trying to fix it here. And then here, another issue, another problem. And it's like, I feel like you're overwhelmed, you're tired, you're burdened. It's like, I don't even want to take this bowl because I know it's full of issues, full of problems that I'm going to have to work through again, right? But you work through these, right? Like, you're working through them. It's not like I feel like you know that, and you're going to get to this bowl eventually. You're going to get to these issues eventually and fix them. But I feel like you're kind of recuperating after all the work that you have been doing up to this point, right? What is the 2 of Cups here? What is the 2 of Cups? We have the Ace of Pentacles and the 7 of Wands. I feel like somebody's coming in and offering you like a big... like something like a big opportunity, something like to work with. I feel like somebody's like bringing like a relationship in for you, something that could be deep here, right? Look the roots, something that could be deep, like a real true opportunity for you here. But I feel like you're self-protecting. I feel like you have like some walls built up, and I feel like I feel like you're having a hard time letting people in, right? I feel like you're very protective of yourself and your energy at this time here, right? Yeah, especially towards anything like deep, right? Like, I feel like you're feeling like almost like this is like so hard to reach here, right? Like this is this opportunity, right? Like the Ace of Pentacles here, like it's starting here, like where this little boy is and this little dog. It's like an opportunity for growth, an opportunity like to start at ground zero with something small, and then like for it to go into something beautiful and long lasting here, right? And I feel like you just feel like you're not ready for that. I feel like you're like almost running from these opportunities here, right? Like I feel like you're afraid of that intimacy, afraid of that yeah. I feel like you're afraid of almost like deep, meaningful connections here. Like anything that would be worthwhile almost. Like I feel like you're almost fearful of that. Like if I put this energy in, like, and then it won't work out, you know? Like I feel like you're almost fearful of at this time of that. What is this Ten of Wands? We had the Justice card come out. I feel like the universe knows that you've been overburdened. I feel like the universe is seeing how much like this bull here has been packed down, right? And I feel like the universe is coming in and like setting that straight. Like I don't think the universe is going to allow you to keep carrying these all these bags around. Like I feel like it's time to unpack. It's time to work through things, right? And everything's being set even, right? Like shame on you for overburdening this bull here. Like the universe is balancing things out. It's setting things straight here. Like it's gonna work for you for what's best for you here, right? And we have the Eight of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you're walking away from the burdens. I feel like you're walking away from the issues. I feel like all the things you've been carrying around, I feel like you're finally like almost setting it down. Like, you know, like I feel like you're ready to walk away from all these bags here, right? Then we have the Two of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you could have walked away from something. I feel like you're not really looking at the situation clearly, right? I think if there was a situation here that you weren't giving like full force, like I feel like it's being like set free here, right? What is this Lover's card? We have the Ten of Swords. Okay, whatever relationship that you've been in with this lover here, there's been, once again, there's been a lot of issues. There's been a lot of chaos, a lot of fear, a lot of words that didn't need to be said, right? A lot of undesirable just accumulations, right? And I feel like you've been holding back from the situation as well. Like I feel like it's just done. I saw 1414. I feel like it's just done. Like it's something that you've been holding back from. It's something that you've been fearing. It's something that I feel like you've just had enough, right? Like to me, like this is like enough. Like I've had enough. Like I'm done, right? And I think you're holding back from it, right? And I think you're doing that so you can balance out yourself here, right? So you can really work on what you're doing, how you're moving, right? The things that you want to accumulate, right? I I feel like somebody here may not have been like valuing you. And so I feel like you're realizing that, and I feel like you're valuing yourself here, right? What is this Hierophant? We have the Five of Pentacles. If there was a marriage here, I feel like somebody's being kind of left out in the cold here. I feel like you're going more on your own, right? And then we have these Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. I think if you're feeling like you got left out in the cold, if you're feeling that you're alone, especially in a marriage here, right? Like I feel like if you're feeling like this, I think that that's an illusion. Once again, I feel like it's just a fear. I feel like it's something that you're really not sure of. It's a feeling that's fleeting. It's something that's cloudy. It's something that's not certain. It's something that's literally here to just irritate and distract you, right? Yeah. If you're feeling alone, if you're feeling by yourself, that's an illusion, right? And I think once you realize that, that is the Hierophant. That is the higher learning. I think you're realizing like what is an illusion and what's like true for you here, right? What is this Eight of Wands? We have the Knight of Swords, the Chariot. So out of nowhere, there's going to be very fast movement here, right? Very fast. Like, I feel like you're almost like realizing the truth, and I feel like you're almost like chasing after like what could have gotten ruined here, right? Like, look at this. Like, out of nowhere, it's like a sudden realization. It's like a sudden, like, I gotta move, I gotta get somewhere, right? And this is under the Eight of Wands. I feel like you're realizing like the truth. I feel like you're realizing what was false and what was real. And I feel like you're going after what was real, right? Look, he's chasing the truth. You're going after what was real, right? Mother of Pentacles, yeah. It could be this Mother of Pentacles that is kind of having this realization here, right? Of what's true. And instead of waiting around for it, like actually going out and chasing after it, right? Like going after like what your truth is, like what you really want, right? Yeah. What is this Four of Cups? We have the Three of Swords, the Seven of Swords. We have the Three of Swords and the Seven of Swords. Yeah, so that's what I feel like the work that you have been like sat down here to like work through, like to kind of like to work through your emotional state here, right? I feel like you're working through the heartache. I feel like you're working through the illusion. I feel like you're working through like the shadiness. I feel like you're working through the heartbreak, right? And I feel like you're clearing that out, right? I feel like you're really clearing that out. And I feel like the healing for that's being brought in like out of nowhere. I feel like it's being brought in unexpectedly here for you, right? And then we have the Queen of Swords. Yeah, it's being brought in unexpectedly. Like the healing for this is going to be so clear, so precise. Like you're just going to have an understanding of what was going wrong, why it was going wrong, like why you were going through that and how to heal it, right? When you go into this quiet space, once you come to like in receiving truth mode, right? Like this Mother of Pentacles over here was chasing after the truth. Once she kind of dispels like the illusions here, You're going to be sat into this space to really heal and work this stuff out, right? And receive the truths and see it all so clearly, right? Let's get one card out for how you can heal this energy, right? Sing. I love how she's using her hairbrush as a microphone. I feel like you're sharing your voice with others. I feel like you're using vibration, sound, colors. I feel like you're, I feel like it's your voice that's doing the healing for you, right? Like, I feel like it's the vibrations of your voice that's like healing you, right? Sharing your voice with others, that's what's healing, right? And that's the beautiful thing about you, Sagittarius, is that as you heal yourself, like, you have the ability to heal others, right? Like, that's the wonderful thing about you. All right, Sagittarius, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you for liking and subscribing, guys. Bye.